I sell barrel rolling, barrel rolling. 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 I sell.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
Go fuck yourselves. Go fuck yourselves.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
Go fuck yourselves. That's right, folks.
Goddamn motherfucking go! Motherfucking go! Motherfucking go! Goddamn motherfucking go! Motherfucking go! Motherfucking go!
I sell barrel rolling, barrel rolling. 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 Barrel rolling, barrel rolling. I sell barrel rolling, barrel rolling. I sell barrel rolling, barrel rolling. I sell barrel rolling, barrel rolling.
Because I'm not gonna have the lexicon out there for my name, JWE Revelation News, of having a small fucking dick. I don't. I have a normal size Eastern European slack. I have slack. Shanny, do I hang a bit?
You hang a bit.
Do I flop?
You flop.
See, I got floppage, folks.
Hot damn! Hot damn!
Shanny, you're not a Christian. You're a whore.
I have slack.
Hot damn! Hot damn!
You can't even be honest with yourselves. That's sad.
Because I'm not gonna have the lexicon out there for my name, JWE Revelation News, of having a small fucking dick. Small fucking dick.
Jason,
Small fucking dick. Small fucking dick.
he's got bigger feet than you.
But yeah, you have to say that. Like,
I'm sorry.
yeah, just fucking leave it alone. I don't want people to know that.
Jason, chill out.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
Go fuck yourselves. Go fuck yourselves.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
Go fuck yourselves. That's right, folks.
I sell barrel rolling, barrel rolling. 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 I sell barrel rolling, barrel rolling.
Your arguments are stupid.
You're a punk ass bitch.
If we are free, I can go out and kill that motherfucker that I don't like right now.
Fuck your goddamn motherfucking go!
Can you say it? Say it right now for me.
You're evil fucking woman!
So good night, everybody, and fuck off. Fuck off.
Speaking of fucking off, I'm going to give you all a fair warning right now. This is unedited, so you're going to hear a lot of coarse language. I mean, it's emo. And if you have headphones on, you may want to adjust the volume now, because it's going to get pretty fucking crazy within the first few minutes. I recorded a segment of this while I was out grilling, and I may or may not have popped into the actual live stream to leave him a nice little message and call him a gnome and tell him to calm down. To which he responded with, well, you can pretty much guess what he responded with, and attempts to goad me into coming in to the stream by, I guess, emasculating me. I'm just a little pussy, yada, yada, yada. I'm not, how do you say, dumb. I know that he's waiting for me to come back in so he can ban me, so I'm not going to do that. But he tried, and I ate chocolate cake in my kitchen and laughed at him while he tried to goad me to come back in, while he was watching for me to come back in. Anyway, so, y'all like the GIF images? They're awesome, aren't they? I've not done an emo stream in a little while. It's just, he goes live at sort of odd times. I just so happened to catch him last Friday, again, while I was grilling, and so I didn't know what was going on. I had no idea. All I heard was something about Gary Snowflake you know, pretending to be his husband. And so Emo's husband's name is Mike, right? It's not a secret. Emo calls him Mike, refers to him in any stream where he is even remotely referenced. The gnome, our favorite gnome from Maine, is upset that Gary was imitating him, like, you know, with the really effeminate voice, the works, you know, everything. I found the channel, which I think it's named after, like, I think it's Mike's whole name, and so it's violating the sanctity of Emo's marriage, according to him. And so, what does Emo do? Well, he wishes death upon Gary's mixed race kids and family. Because that's commensurate with making fun of, like, if someone pretends to be Mrs. Drag and just saying outlandish shit, it's okay for me to wish death upon their family and threaten to then kill them myself. No, not even remotely. But in Emo's mind, because he's a victim, it works. It works. So, oh, you gotta rise out of Shani. Oh, thank you for reminding me, Lady Starfire. Did y'all know that Shani was done? She's absolutely done with the drama. She can't stand. She just wants to smoke and have fun, man. Oh, yeah, dude, and oh, man. And then she uploads a video this morning about the same drama she said she's done with. So, told you. I think I said it yesterday that she's not. It's her just keeping to herself and just playing games and people interacting with her. And from what I'm told, people gave her some positive feedback. You know, they're talking to her about the game and her life, and they're encouraging her. And I actually did listen to a little bit of it too. But guess what? That's never enough. It's not enough. It doesn't matter how much positive affirmation she gets. She has to be instigating shit with people. And it's going to start again. Just so everyone's aware, it's about to start again. So, anyway. Yeah, big shock. You can check Tardbot. Tardbot just uploaded a minute-long video that she just uploaded because, you know what? She's done with the drama. She's done with it. That's why she's making videos about it. You know, me, when I don't like something coming up in my YouTube algorithm, there's a little thing that I can click that say, you know, do not recommend. Quit showing me this shit. Something to that effect. And it goes away. I just refresh my YouTube and I don't see anything from that channel or channels that I don't want. Easy. But she had to make a whole video about it because that's how you show that you're done with stuff. Anyway. All right. Enough of that. Here we go. Rest in peace, headphone users.
So now we're gonna do this. Fuck you.
So he knows that Gary Snowflake, pretending to be his husband, is restreaming him currently. So he's trying to make noise in order to, like, drown out anything that's being said.
Yo, come on. Come on.
That's an unstable child.
You see how he yells all the time? You can... Yeah. He's shitting in his diaper right now. That's the noise he makes when he shits, you know. It's fucking...
Yeah, I told you it's good.
Because this is a smart thing to do, is to create that feedback so that when you hear his stream, it's definitely not going to hit you twice as fucking hard.
I told you it was Gary the faggot, didn't I?
Just quiet him down a little bit. He's a little upset right now. He's gonna be.
He is
okay.
like a kobold. You're right.
So. I know.
No, you think you're funny, Gary? You think you're fucking funny, Gary? You're a low-life cocksucker, Gary! You're a low-life cunt, Gary! You're a shitbag, Gary! You're a shit.
It's music to my ears. Oh, it's just you can hear the change of pitch. It's so wonderful.
Now when I pull it back, back, you think that it'd just be a little poopies, but no.
Now, what you're listening to is emo listening to Gary Snowflake on his channel restream him, so that's why it sounds weird.
He likes to sit in it all fucking day. And I come in after my fucking drunken nap, and there he is, all fucking stinking it up, flies everywhere. It's fucking gross. But no, he likes to sit in it all fucking day. And I come in after my fucking drunken nap, and there he is, all fucking stinking it up, flies everywhere. It's fucking gross. All fucking day. And I come in after my fucking drunken nap, and there he is, all fucking stinking it up, flies everywhere. It's fucking gross. You see how he yells that he's out of fucking control? This is what I deal with day and night. You fucking people have no...
So that's Gary Snowflake pretending to be his husband, Mike. Pretending to be Emo's husband, Mike.
No fucking idea. And by the way, I don't work at a fucking ski lift because, you know, well, it's a secret between all of us. I can't be trusted with money and stuff. So, oh, look. Oh, my stars. It's that dreamboat, Raging Capricorn.
Mike, I have a couple of questions for you.
Sure, shoot, go, sure.
Why is emo so racist?
Okay. He's about to lose his shit, right? So you're hearing the audio directly from Gary Snowflake's channel. He's talking to Raging Capricorn, someone who used to try and, you know, just like Gary, befriend emo, get him to calm down, but they just said, fuck it, he's worthless, right, at this point. So they are just taking the piss at this guy, and emo is about to lose his shit.
What happened to him? Names.
Well, it's funny that you ask. You know, when he was in the care facility as a young man, he was raped time and time again from the other boys, and some of those boys were black, and some of the counselors were black.
Yeah, but why does he hate Somalians and Mexicans and everything?
Because when he go into a restroom, he'd be raped all the time, and it was black people and Somalians and Spanish people. They just all raped the shit out of him. That's what he says anyway.
But what is it about emo that, I mean, I've gone into a million bathrooms and I've never been raped. What is it about emo that he keeps getting raped in the bathroom?
It's coming, folks.
Chip, you're a fucking faggot! Chip is a faggot!
Yeah. So emo is going to launch into his, you know, famed tirade, right, where he just sort of extends the word F God and call people that, because you know what, that's what he does. When he's 100% emo, that's it, balls to the wall. Now in falsetto. So he's screaming into his mic right now, and what StreamYards does is it can actually modulate your volume based on that. Based on the... I'm sorry, I'll try not to laugh. He's so mad right now. Emo himself is gay, right? And so he uses that because I think that's what his dad used to call him. So he knows it's a pejorative, so he just uses it against people. Completely sane, completely stable person, by the way.
I've got the door bolted because I think he's going to try to come charging through. So I have to be safe. So I'm just barricading my room right now.
No, I don't think his mother actually did a lot of disciplining. I think she coddled him his entire life because, well, he didn't win the genetic lottery. Let's just say that. But from what I've been told, he's actually assaulted. Well, while she was alive, he actually assaulted his mother. Again, this is what I'm told. I haven't seen any police reports, but the people who know his actual name, and it's not hard to find him, supposedly there is a police report where he has physically assaulted his mother in the past.
No, Gary, you're a cunt! I'm coming to Boston, Gary! And I'm gonna kill you, Gary! I'm gonna fucking kill you!
Why is he so angry all the time?
Because you guys are fucking...
Uh-oh. Now there's death threats.
No, I don't! You fucking faggot! No, I don't, you goddamn fucking faggot!
What a productive member of society.
You know what, Gary? Monday, Mike doesn't work Monday. Well, actually, no. Wednesday night, I'll meet you at...
Okay, this part here is strange. Now, I don't know how many of you have been upset, angry, irate. Let's go there. How many of you have been so irate with somebody else that you wanted to kill them? We've all felt that. How many of you have actually made plans to meet up with someone and to like fight to the death? I can't say that I've ever done that, right? I've tried to hurt a few people throughout life. Very rare that it happens, but it's happened. But I never at any point in time sat down and thought of the logistics of sort of what I need to do, what me and that other person need to do to meet up to fight to the death. So here, Emo has to somehow figure out how to get to Gary, the guy he wants to kill, right? The guy who's pretending to be his husband. And he needs to, his plans are all contingent on whether or not his husband has to fucking work, the actual husband. Now, he's yelling, he's irate. He is at his fucking peak right now. But he has to calm down just so he can work out the battle plans here as to where he's going to meet Gary at whatever undisclosed location to fight to the death. What? I'm spitting on myself trying to figure out how the fuck does this. How do you do that? Who does this? Who the fuck does this? So you're going to hear him go back and forth on, so we're going to meet up on a Wednesday or we're going to meet up on a Thursday, depending on if my husband has to work. But we're going to fight to the death, right? It's definitely going to fucking happen. We're going to meet up and I'm going to kill you. And then Mike's just going to go back to work. like, how is that supposed to happen, right? He's now a witness to a potential murder, and y'all just gonna go back to the fucking, shithole nest that y'all live in. Like, what? How's that supposed to work?
Government center, Gary! Government center in Boston! And I will kick your ass! I will meet you in Boston!
I will meet you in Boston.
Kick your fucking ass, Gary! I don't sit in the same fucking diaper all fucking day long!
He doesn't sit in a poopy diaper all day long. Just a little while.
Fucking faggot using my husband's name! That's not my husband!
Mind you, this is all over the fact that Gary Snowflake is imitating his husband online, right? No one actually thinks that's Emo's husband at all. Like, everyone knows it's a joke. Emo knows it's a joke, but he's using this as an excuse to make more death threats against people, which is pretty funny since I told Emo exactly where I live, and he just kind of shut up from there and then decided he wanted to show me his dick, because that's what you do when people that you threaten to kill give you their address. You show them your dick.
I'm coming Wednesday for you, Gary!
Wednesday night. Prepare to die.
I'm gonna fucking kill you!
Gotta find his cue card. I'm gonna kill you. What comes next? I'll murderlize you. He has to breathe. He's catching his breath. You can kind of hear him in the background. All that rage in such a little body.
Big bucks and I cannot lie. You other persons cannot die.
We call it the Boston Massacre 2.0.
Fucking faggot! That's what Gary is! And I'm gonna kill him! Government Center! Boston, Massachusetts! 5 o'clock! You better be there Wednesday, fuckface! 5 o'clock! Wednesday! Government Center! Boston, Massachusetts!
Be there or be square.
I knew it was that faggot Gary impersonating my husband. I knew it was that fucking faggot! I'll kill you, Gary! I'll fucking kill you!
I'll fucking kill you.
Motherfucker! It's fucking on! Yeah, I'm going to Boston Wednesday, guys. Watch me. Government Center at 5 o'clock. I'll be there at the fucking green train line. Meet me right at the fucking T station. Green Line Government Center. I'll ride the fucking train to Boston. I'll come out of the fucking subway, Gary, and then I'll fucking kick your motherfucking ass.
All right, he's taking the train to Boston. All right, he's gonna get off the train. As soon as he gets off the train, he's kicking ass. He's throwing hands. This is gonna happen. Somehow in the middle of the fucking in the middle of the day, I guess, and in broad daylight and in public, you're just gonna start fighting. The guy this high, and Gary, I'm guessing Gary's a normal sized guy. So this guy who's half his fucking size, gonna look up and kick his ass. He might punch his dick a little bit. I don't know. He might start sucking it after a while. I hate you, Gary. I hate you so much.
Guaranteed.
He's thinking up the battle plans right now. That's why he's quiet. So what's my opener?
Because Gary's a faggot! Faggot! Faggot!
Oh, God. Oh, come on, emo. Calm down. It's all right, buddy.
I'll fucking kill him! I'm gonna fucking kill him! Mark my words! He's a dead man! Fucking dead! And his little fucking faggot friend! Shit fucking faggot forward! At least I never went and drove a fucking car drunk and killed somebody But Gary did! Gary the fucking faggot did!
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so that's a Gary Snowflake channel, by the way. That ain't my fucking husband.
Please don't.
Yelling in your ear.
Please don't yell.
I formally challenge you to a duel. Diet was on sticks at noon by the bike racks. Be there and forever be labeled a pew say.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I got another challenge.
Internet talking shit, or you really right here? I'm right here. I'm not on the fucking internet. Okay, so there's the real Mike. Okay? And when I shit my pants, I have diarrhea. The diarrhea would leak all over the house and all over the walls and all over the bed and all over the fucking place. So I can't leave the fucking diaper on all day. You fucking faggot!
So he's responding to one of the claims that Gary Snowflake, pretending to be his husband Mike, is saying that, hey, emo just sits in a shitty diaper all day. It's as bad as, and you guys can see said shitty diaper across from me on the other side of this bar thing. So Gary's telling people that, hey, he's as Mike, oh, he just sits around in his shitty diaper all day. I can never get him to change it. So again, it's clearly a joke. But Emo does not appreciate that, and he says, "You know what? I can't sit in a shitty diaper because if I would, when I have my diarrheas, when I gets the bubble guts, it just goes everywhere. It'd be all over the walls and everything." And the way that he phrases it is he knows this can't happen because it has happened. That's sort of the way that this is phrased to me, and I think it's fucking hilarious that he ends up revealing more about his life. But it's not a surprise. This is the same guy who had 3 cats full of fleas and then had the bottles of the flea spray next to his goddamn computer. And you could see all of it too, right? And it's just, people have seen, there are pictures of his floor. And it's fucking disgusting. Yeah, it looks like my floor after the water soaked in. But man, it's bad.
Because it would leak, damn it!
He would leak out, so he has to clean his poopy diaper.
I changed the fucking diapers immediately! Faggot!
He is wearing a diaper.
No, I'm gonna kill you, Gary! Government Center, Boston, Massachusetts, Wednesday night! You better be there, you motherfucking faggot!
Because his husband Mike is going to bring him to that fucking center in Boston. Boston.
We're going to Boston on Wednesday. Where's my social security?
Please don't.
Yelling in your ear.
Please don't yell.
I don't think I was clout chasing, but I'm shocked G-Man doubled down admitting he dropped out of college because he couldn't beat up special ed kids.
Yeah, people didn't believe me when I told them that story. It's like, no, he actually believes, like, he can't physically harm special needs kids, which, little irony there, but because he can't do that, that's why he's not going to pursue his passion in education. Now, the fact that he tried to pursue education, of all things, was hilarious, but special needs education, again, life is full of these wonderful little mysteries and enigmas and ironies and shit. And boy, those kids sure dodged the bullet. I'll say that.
Fuck the radio show, fuck everything. I'm driving right to fucking Boston. Right to Boston. As soon as I get up Wednesday morning, I'm driving right to fucking Boston. Right to downtown Government Center. And that's where I'll meet that scumbag. And if you don't fucking show up, I'm gonna hold a sign and I'm gonna preach how much of a low-life fucking faggot chicken that Gary Snowflake is.
So, if Gary doesn't show up, he's going to do a mini protest and tell everyone in Boston that Gary Snowflake from the internet did not show up to fight him. Again, a very stable, a very sane person does these sort of things, right? Right? Right.
No! You don't imitate my fucking family and expect me not to explode! This is crossing the fucking line!
It's crossing the line if you pretend to be his family member. Okay? Just remember that. If someone pretends, someone had a mama drag fucking sock account, and so it would be right for me in Emo's mind to then go after you and your entire family very viciously, and then, you know, threaten you with death because yeah.
No, Nemesis, there's no talking me out of it this time. I'm gonna kill him! I'm gonna fucking kill him!
He's seething right now.
I'll be bringing a Louisville Slugger for its fucking face. Only it's gonna be the Garyville Slugger. That's what
Very
it's
clever.
gonna be.
So not only is he going to take a bus, he's going to drive to the train station, then take a bus to Boston at whatever this, I guess, convention center, whatever it is, or city center, whatever. And he's going to bring a Louisville Slugger to physically assault someone that he's meeting up with, Gary Snowflake. And so if Gary Snowflake does not show up, he's going to have a sign, alternatively, to tell people in Boston that the internet man, Gary Snowflake, is a pussy for not showing up and getting beat with a Louisville Slugger. Okay.
It's gonna be the Garyville Slugger.
The Garyville Slugger.
But I love my fucking faggot. You're a faggot, Gary! You're a faggot!
Wow, wow, wow. A pussy and a hooah. He needs time in between these little yelling sessions to kind of seethe and wheeze, yeah, and wheeze. How does his husband feel? His husband's sitting there, usually, just sitting there listening to it, just getting drunk. Eventually, the husband kind of gets upset and he'll go and stay with the neighbor or somebody. But he's just really passive.
You know what, Dragnauct? You're a fucking faggot! You're a nigger, Dragnauct! You're a goddamn nigger!
Oh, there it is. There it is. That's what I wanted to hear.
Go back to the fucking plantation! You fucking nigger!
No, I refuse. I'm gonna lose so much sleep tonight. So, you're probably wondering, that was random. Why did he say that? Well, he had a StreamYard link out there. So, I popped in and said, hey, you should probably calm down, you little gnome. You may want to chill out with all the homophobic and racist comments, right? Before somebody hits your channel. So, I popped in. I had the message already typed and I copied it and I popped in the stream, pasted it in the side chat and left. And so he read it and then he responded. And this is how he responded. The most offensive thing that I said in that comment was, and I called him a gnome. I did call him a gnome. And so this is the response. Dragnauct.
Yeah, he's got zebra fucking heads. You want to play with my family? His fucking wife, and if his fucking wife is a nigger, Gary has zebra fucking kids, and his wife is a nigger.
Shout out to Gary Snowflake, making zebra babies. Yeah, there was somebody who told their audience that it's okay for emo to do this because if you get him really upset, then it's okay to say shit like this.
I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers cannot lie.
It's weird. I've been plenty mad at plenty of white folks. Never had to go into a racial tirade though. It's weird. Does he have neighbors or cops in his town? Yes, cops have visited him for health and welfare checks, not swatting, health and welfare checks, and he's reacted to them the same way he's reacting now. The neighbors, I think, have complained. Pernell Nelson and a few others will know a little bit more about that, but he gives he does not give two shits if the neighbors actually care. And he's actually had videos where Secular Opinion has called him, and these guys might be coming from my apartment. Might have to just turn this down and just let it play for y'all. But yeah, he does not care at all. Does not give a shit. There are no consequences for his actions, so he shouldn't care, right?
Zebra! Zebra!
That's I guess a pejorative in Mexico, Maine for mixed kids to call them zebras.
You wanna play with my family, Gary? I'll play with your family, you fucking faggot! No! Using my husband's real name? You call that playing fair, faggot? Gary's live right now with my husband's real name! Do you think that's playing fucking fair? I don't!
Now, mind you, he's justifying attacking Gary's kids and shit, his wife racially, because Gary Snowflake is using his husband's real name. Well, Emo himself has used his husband's real name, and he's okay with it, but because it's an imitation, right? It's a satirization of Emo, now it's crossing the line. But I've heard Emo say the very same thing, very derogatory things about Gary's kids, his mixed kids, even without this scenario. So this is an excuse, right? He's trying to excuse his behavior. He's done the very same thing just from the parodies, the little animated cartoon parodies of Emo, and repeating the same shit that Emo says. So again, nobody's falling for this except a few dumb motherfuckers. Nobody's falling for this. That's not a commensurate response to what was given.
I'll meet that fucking faggot! Government Center! Downtown Boston, Wednesday! Come on, faggot! No, this ain't scripted, you fucking faggot! You don't fuck with my family! I'll come and kill you!
But he can talk about your family.
So Gary's a dead fucking man. Dead man!
He's a dead man if he shows
Dead
up.
man walking!
So there's actually 2 occasions I popped in the chat. I was waiting for him to start seething and sound like he was walking away, because I knew if he was sitting there, he's gonna block me.
To use my husband's real name. I don't think it's fucking funny. faggot's got that lie, but it's a fucking lie.
Oh no, he takes baths in hand soap, you know.
No, I'm not gonna stand for somebody making fun of my fucking family. It's not right. And that fucking Chip Bowen, he better not show his fucking face up on my pillow again, cause I'll tell him what a fucking faggot he is. Well, I'm not going anywhere, faggot! Do you hear me, A-Dubs? You fucking faggot! Maybe you're
So
a
mad.
nigga too, A-Dubs! Who knows?
Yeah, it's more time to seethe.
He's lucky Mike didn't have to work tomorrow. Because if Mike didn't have to work tomorrow and the rest of the weekend, I'd be driving to Boston right fucking now to kick his fucking ass.
They got to share the car, you see. So he can't go and do his death match with Gary if Mike has to work. It's unfortunate, right? You gotta put off a death match for that. Priorities.
Because he's playing with my fucking family. So I'm gonna play with his fucking zebra family. He wants to play with my fucking family. I'll play with his fucking zebra family.
Who sent me lobster bisque?
Barnyard zebra family.
When y'all sent me lobster bisque?
If she was any kind of a woman, she would divorce his fucking link. No, I'm not gonna give you the link to my husband, to my fake husband's stream. You call me a fucking pedophile, there's your real fucking pedophile. News Now Houston.
Shout out to who's your buddy?
Pedophile. But you all still follow that faggot fuck News Now Houston, don't ya?
There was a name that I didn't expect to come
Follow
up.
that piece of shit that raped his own fucking daughter.
Allegedly.
No, Lady Di lost 200 last month.
Please don't.
Yelling
in your ear. Please don't yell.
Love me some zebras, just ask my children.
Exactly.
That was money Lady Di would have got. So Lady Di lost 200 last month, faggot.
Mind you, he's still not paid back the money he owes Lady Di. So there's that. But like everybody knew he wasn't going to pay it back.
No, Gary's funny. Gary's humorous. I'm supposed to put up with him making fun of my fucking family, right?
Yep. Just like you make fun of people, you talk shit about people too. It's only fair.
Yeah, get that night raid right, a piece of shit out of here too.
It's weird who defends people like this, right? It's always strange. But then again, you see who he defends, so it doesn't really surprise you at the end of the day. My husband doesn't have to work.
And we're gonna do a death match in Boston. You're lucky he has to work. Mike. Mike, can you drive me to Boston?
Fucking faggot using my husband's name. You all support that, right?
I support it. It's parody.
That ain't my husband. My real husband's right fucking here, asshole. That ain't my real husband. That's Gary Fuckplate.
So if you are wondering, yes, this husband's sitting in the same room as him, just sort of just sitting there, probably getting drunk. If I had to guess, if I had to venture guess, more than likely. But so the husband is more or less used to this sort of thing, and I guess it's just like a child, right? You just let him cry it out, and this is Emo's adult version of crying it out.
Doing an impersonation of my fucking husband, you fucking faggot. I don't give a truck. I don't give a fuck, you fucking nigger. Ah, you gotta run and leave your snide comments and leave?
Okay, so this is where I popped back into the hangout and told him to calm down. And so I popped in just long enough to paste a message, and then I left, right? And say, look, you need to calm down, sir. And so this is where the fun begins.
You ain't got the balls to come up on the panel and stay here, faggot.
Faggot.
Come on back up here, faggot.
Yeah, his husband's a little bit older than him.
You little life fucking nigger.
Racist upset. Man, I need that in my life. Need more of that. Need more of that salt.
Got something to say to me, faggot? Get your fucking ass up here and do that camera, faggot.
No, Emo. I don't have to say much to him ever. Just like, hey, calm down, bro. And he just loses it. The issue is that he can't really control me doing that. And that's the best part, is that he can't stop me from doing it. There is a way for him to stop me, but he hasn't figured it out yet. And so again, all I'm doing is I'm typing out a pre-written message. Hey, calm down, you little gnome. Hey, you're gonna get your channel fucking, struck down by doing this sort of thing. I copy that, I pop into the stream, and I already have my cursor where the text box is. Control V, and then I hit leave, and I leave or exit out of the screen. But it's usually easier for me to hit leave because it's closer. And then I do it before he even realizes it, because there's a little boop that plays when you pop into the stream. And so then you have to then go down to where that person's box is, and then there's a little 3 dots. So, yeah.
I don't see him coming in the back row. That's what I thought. He's a little pussy like fucking Stu. Gotta drop his little comments and leave. Drop his little comments and leave. He's a fucking little faggot like Stuart. He's a coward and a fucking nigger.
Thank you.
Got something to say? Get your fucking ass up on my panel, you fucking nigger. Get on my fucking panel right now, you fucking
Get on my
nigger.
panel.
No, thank you, sir. I'm not welcome.
But that's what I thought. That's what I thought. I rest my case. No, when he stops making fun of my family, when Gary stops using my husband's name, then and you fucking faggot trolls leave me alone, then I'll stop using racist slurs. You fucking faggot nigger, you.
He only does it because he's angry now. He's curious as to why no one goes on his panels. No one really supports him. There's still a few that sort of, well, like minds, right? You know, like minds. But outside of that, people aren't going to his shit. He's upset, but this is why. This is why people would rather watch Gary Snowflake, or they'd rather watch Dragnauct than him. Because he's a little shitbag, and he deserves to be relegated into whatever little cesspool that he creates.
Gonna be on my panel.
You're fucking imbeciles. That's what you all are. Imbeciles. You never won my friend. You'll never be my friend. You're all a bunch of fucking imbeciles.
You have to give him time to seethe.
Anyway, I had enough. He should have known that fucking with my family would make me snap again.
He should have known.
He should have known. He knew better. And he did it anyway. Because he's a low-life fucking faggot.
Because Emo can't control his actions. It's, you know, he's just sort of waiting to do terrible things.
The life and kid story is just a lie. I think maybe Gary's just a little faggot. Are you a top, Gary, or are you a bottom? Did you do that little faggot voice so well that you're doing right now? I bet you Gary's a little bottom boy. Likes his daddy to fucking pull his hair and ride him hard. That's what I bet you Gary is.
So he thinks Gary may be a bit homosexual. He thinks the wife and kid is just, you know, cover.
The balls to come up here? I didn't think you did.
Yeah, it is ironic given that he is a power bottom.
Dragnauct. Calling the coward Dragnauct. If you don't come up here in 2 seconds, everybody knows you're a fucking faggot. Dragnauct.
Yeah, that doesn't work on me, Emo. Sorry. When you can see the top of the refrigerator, then I'll be intimidated. I was literally standing in my kitchen listening to him saying this, eating chocolate cake.
Fuck you, E-Prime. You were a faggot on Blog TV. You're a faggot on Stickcam. And that's why your fucking faggoty ass is not allowed on iBlog. Because you're a fucking faggot.
And that's when he blocked E-Prime from the chat.
So you think it's funny him making fun of my husband, do you, faggot? Do you think it's funny him making fun of my husband? You fucking faggot! I'll come to Georgia and fucking kill you! Do you understand? I don't care if you have guns! You're a dead man, Raging Scorpion! If I ever find
Raging Scorpion? Wait, his name is Raging Capricorn.
out where you are, you're fucking dead!
Michael wants to know if you'll come over and go on his panel.
That ain't the real Michael and you know it, faggot!
Yeah, he wants to know if you'll come over and talk to him on his panel.
You're a fucking faggot! You're a low-life fucking piece of shit!
You love me.
No, you're a faggot!
That's why you love me. Emo.
Oh, he's mad.
Yeah, you guys think this is all funny, but I don't think it's funny!
I do. I think it's hilarious. Oh, listen to that rage. Oh, I love it. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, thank you. He might have broken it. Did it? I don't think it's funny. Au contraire. He has to calm down now. You can hear Mike coughing in the background.
Because there's the real Michael.
So there you go. If you're wondering what type of person would marry this and how close Mike actually is, he's right there. Literally sitting next to him. He's right fucking there. Yeah. So now you got to imagine sort of listening to this sort of thing, being that close. What type of invalid would sit here and listen to this? This guy he's plotting to murder someone, right? It might be an idle threat, but he does it far too often, and suicide, mind you. What type of mental stability does one have to lack in order to sit there and be a passive participant in this sort of thing? Well, from what I'm told, he's just a fucking drunk. So he doesn't care either way. And so this Rip Van Winkle, this is the beautiful specimen that's married to emo, and it's just sitting there listening to all this, right? But he has some issues of his own, right? There's certain places, certain stores that he can't visit because, well, yeah, sticky fingers.
There's the real Mike. Not the Mike all you faggot trolls are listening to.
That's it, Mike.
Do you think it's funny, Gary, using your name? Do you approve of that? Not at all. And Gary knows better. He needs to get a fucking life. No, Gary won't get a fucking life because he'll be always be a fucking maggot. That's what Gary will always be. A fucking little faggot and a fucking little maggot.
Beautiful people, aren't they? Beautiful people.
Oh, don't let the trolls bother you. You know you're supposed to just take it. I'm supposed to just take somebody using my husband's name and impersonating him, and I'm supposed to be happy joy about it? Absolutely not.
Because this is an acceptable response, right? The death threats, because that's more mature. 120 IQ. And we're about at the end of this anyway.
Every one of you are all fucking stupid.
Alright, folks, that's it. I'm going to play y'all out. I will see y'all another time. Later.
Alright, again, fuckface Gary. We caught fuckface Gary in a fucking lie, okay? Because again, I stood in this bathroom and I picked up this 50-ounce bottle of soap, which is the size of my fucking head. And Gary said there's no shower curtain. Gary, you're a fucking idiot. I take showers, you fucking scumbag. You're a fucking low-life motherfucking piece of shit. Cause you see this? This is a fucking shower curtain, you asshole! Why is it wrapped around the curtain rod? Because the fucking cats destroy it if I leave it hanging down! You fucking piece of